What it do? Dream Team, it's your favorite duo, Darian and
Mackenzie.
Back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with American versus Australians on gun control. Before we dive in, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. What we got?
You haven't gone to Australia, have you?
No.
Oh.
Why do I need to? I'm in America. You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Under license, so it doesn't fall into the hands of nutcases and you have all of these high school
Also, you have gun control.
Yes.
That's terrible. I don't want to live there.
Good evening. All Australians tonight share the horror of the Port Arthur massacre. 35 people are dead, 18 are injured. Police have now named the mass murderer. He is 28-year-old Martin Bryant, a local man believed to be intellectually handicapped.
The Port Arthur massacre in April 9.
See, that's crazy, bro. That's a sad massacre, obviously. But I don't know. I know how I feel is like, I don't think guns will ever get banned in the United States, so I wouldn't say ban guns.
Yeah.
But I feel like there does need to be like some stricter policies in place to like get your hands on a gun.
Yeah, I always thought that like to be able to get a gun, you should have to go through like a screening
Yes.
of like to see like where your mentality is.
Exactly.
Like if you have any mental health issues.
Exactly.
Like you shouldn't be able to get your hands on one.
Exactly. And then I feel like you should have to go to a range and prove that you actually know how to use the gun. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because if you don't know how to use the gun and you guys that's just an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
But
I kind
yeah,
of feel like they should also like push it like right now, but it's like 21 to get a gun.
I don't know even know if it's 21. I honestly don't know the age.
I think it's 21.
Is it?
I think they should push it back to like 27
Something.
because it's usually like the younger version
Exactly.
going out there.
And it's like a lot of people, and I know a lot of people are responsible gun owners. Like they are,
Yeah.
but like anything in life, it's like if there's a few people that's irresponsible, they ruin it for the rest. And you just got to make the rule for everybody, even though it was only them few people that.
Right. Well, I
You
more
feel
so
me?
feel like, okay, like, especially over here in America, we hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I feel like hunting guns are allowed.
Agreed.
But I feel like them that people be using in the army and we're not even supposed to get our hands on, and yet you still have the people who are doing the massacres and you have those people having these rifles, and
yes,
we should never be able to get our hands on those. Why would we need those?
an automatic weapon that you can just fire so many
Yes.
rounds so quickly.
Yes,
It's
I mean, we
crazy.
shouldn't be able to have those whatsoever. You should have a hunting gun
Yes.
or a small handgun to, like, protect yourself if, like,
Thank you.
you know?
Thank you.
We should never have our hands on those.
Thank you. I completely agree. I'm 100% behind you on that. I don't understand that, honestly. And it's like, every time we get a massacre here in America or a school shooting or something, I feel like in the news, you always see the answer, like, they say we need to have more guns. More guns in the hands of teachers. Security needs more guns. And it's like, when are we ever going to say, you know what, we need stricter gun policies?
Right. I mean, I think literally the last two we had here in America, I mean, when they were caught, they had, like, duffel bags of huge rifles and
It's
machine
insane.
guns and all these, like, bullets. And where do you get all this?
It is insane.
I mean, you think
It
that'd
is.
be a red flag to whoever sold them?
Yes.
Like, you're
But-
buying this many in bulk for why?
But it's not. It's like people be having so. I mean, there's more guns in America than people. So that tells you. Well, I'm sorry we went on this rant. We gonna let them go. My bad.
1996 was one of the bloodiest days in Australia's recent history. A man walked into a historical site with lots of tourists around and took many lives. It was a shocking time for the entire country, one that I can't remember, but looking back on news reports now, I can only imagine how full-on of an experience and the terror that was instilled in the community at that particular point in our history. Martin Bryant pleaded guilty to the attack and was given 35 life sentences and 135 years without parole. Many people question his role in this whole thing, but I'm not going to talk about that now. That is something for a completely different topic. But what did happen after that was the government responded swiftly. The Australian government, alongside the states and territories of Australia, decided that the best move at this point, with the lead of then Prime Minister John Howard, was to do something unthinkable at the time, and that is basically ban guns. Now, not actually ban guns. You could still get guns, but basically ban guns. In this buyback scheme, it was a lot harder to get guns, it was a lot harder to keep guns, and the Australian government said, right, we're going to give you some cash for all your guns because they're now illegal. The government bought back some 700,000 guns from the Australian public during that period. That meant there was a lot of guns off the street. There were still guns on the street, but there was a lot more gone. In layman's terms, in Australia right now, you can get a handgun, you can get a rifle, but it is very, very hard. You have to be on a property, or you have to be doing some hunting, or you have to have a specific license, you have to be part of a gun club, all these type of things. It makes it very...
kind of like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Very difficult for you or I to go down to the store and say, hey, can I get a gun? And then in a few weeks they go, yeah, sure, no worries, you haven't committed any massive crimes, you can have a gun. Now that's very different in other countries, namely America. We all know the conversation in America about guns is a very divisive topic. Some people are dead against guns, some people absolutely love them. Me, personally, I love them. I know that's weird, probably coming from me, you probably think, oh, this bloke's never shot a gun. When I go around the country doing tours, I often go to shooting galleries and I get to try out different weapons. They have these policies where, you can come in without a license and you can shoot. I really, really enjoy that. And if it was possible for me to become a licensed shooter, I would. I haven't done that yet. Maybe it's something I will do in the future. The reason I like it is because it's loud, it's fun, and I get to practice my targets. That's basically it. I sit on the fence with this. Should guns be legal? Yes. Should they be easy to get? Not really. Should crazy people get them? No. How do we stop that? Probably licensing. Because in America right now, the gun problem is massive. Guns are absolutely everywhere. It's easy to get guns. Much easier than Australia. There were 434 mass shootings in 2019 that fit the criteria of this article where this was written. An average of 1.9 mass shootings a day. 1,643 victims were injured and 517 people died for a total of 2,160. Some of these shootings weren't mass shootings, they were gang related, so it's hard to sort of weigh those up. But it is a lot. But also at the same time in London, there are more knife killings than there are gun killings in New York. So maybe just people are fucking crazy. So is there an answer?
Crazy to think about. There's more knife killings there than gun killings in New York. But you can't really ban knives, so...
No.
It's crazy, but I feel like I got more of a chance to get somebody with a knife than somebody with a gun. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could... Yeah, you definitely have a greater chance.
Yeah, you can run away.
You can run away.
I don't know. The big thing with America is a lot of people have guns. Guns massively outweigh the population of America. They are fucking everywhere. I'm looking forward to going over there because I will be doing some shooting. I'll go to some shooting ranges and thoroughly enjoying myself. But it is a concern, I guess. You worry about people walking around with guns and all this type of shit. You see photos and videos of people walking around with rifles. If you saw that in my hometown, you'd be like, holy fuck, what the fuck is this prick doing? And we must remember one of the things that all of these shootings, mass shootings or gang shootings or whatever, one of the things that all these have in common is either anger or mental illness. That's something we really need to weigh up. But also, America's population is fucking huge. The state of California, 40 million people, twice the size of Australia's population. Australia is the same size as America, geographically speaking, but California has more people than Australia. More guns!
Is that not insane to think about?
Yeah.
The same size, but one state has more people than their entire country over there.
Yeah.
That's
wild.
Crazy. I swear, it's crazy. Australia's animal kingdom.
Why am I making this video? Well, I'll tell you. I saw this video on the Facebook and it pissed me the fuck off, alright?
You haven't gone to Australia, have you?
No. Why do I need to? I'm in America.
Because it's the highest living standard in the world. It's America times 10.
You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Yeah.
Under license. So it doesn't fall into the hands of nutcases and you have all of these high school
Oh, so you have gun control.
Yes.
That's terrible. I don't want to live there.
This lady was talking mad shit about Australia. And I won't stand for it.
Where are you guys from?
Australia.
Nice. Okay.
Now make America great again.
Okay.
Yeah, don't throw him out. Don't throw him out.
Okay.
You're more prosperous today than what you were yesterday.
I agree with that.
Fair point.
I've got a question for you. Can you tell me what the Australian Prime Minister is?
Nope. Because
I think right now it's Anthony Albanese. I think right now it is. I could be wrong.
I would have no idea.
I keep up with my Aussie mates down under. I keep up with y'all. You feel me? I want to say Albanese unless y'all done kicked him out because they can get rid of like their prime minister a lot easier than we can get rid of our president. You feel me? So they can just be switching prime ministers.
Oh.
you know what? As an American, I honestly do not care about any other part of the world.
Suck a fat dick, sure.
That's
You don't know
crazy.
who our Prime Minister is, nor do we. Nor do we care. The last one was a dickhead, this one's a dickhead, they're all fucking dickheads. Australia's the most beautiful and wonderful location on the planet. When it's not on fire, or you're getting eaten by a crocodile. Other than that, it's fucking marvellous. You should check it out, love. Also, two things, get a fucking haircut and sort out that intro on this video. It's fucking shit.
Yeah, but you haven't gone to Australia, have you?
No. Why do I need to? I'm in America.
Because it's the highest living standard in the world.
Maybe not the world, but it's extremely close. There's beaches, there's amazing picturesque locations, there's really hot guys. Hello.
You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Hello. Yeah. Hello. I feel you, Isaac. I feel you. I gotta walk around with that confidence. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Under license. So it doesn't fall into the hands of nutcases and you have all of these high school
Also, you have gun control.
Yes.
That's terrible. I don't want to live there.
We don't have guns like Americans.
You guys have guns.
Yeah, we do, but they're controlled.
Is that good?
Absolutely it is.
Why does my right to self-defense need to be controlled?
Why are you judging a country on the right to bear arms? There's a lot of other
everything.
things going
That's
on
weird.
when you go somewhere. I mean, let's look at it like this. The right to bear arms, having the license, all that type of stuff. For you to drive a car, a killing machine, much like a gun, to get your license in Australia behind that car, you have to do your learners, right? Your learners you have to have for a year or something. You have to do 120 hours behind the car. Then you have to go to your red piece for a year, then green piece for 2 years, and then finally they will trust you with a car. A killing machine. But to get a gun, you just want that? Come on, there has to be some fucking testing or some licensing,
Thank you.
surely. It's a thing you can point at people and put them out.
Exactly.
Dead. Gone.
Because we don't have
There's
nutcases.
gotta be some kind of control, like some things that you'd have to go through, like
Yeah,
to get a weapon. Like you said, you just point at somebody and they're done for.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, they should have major testing, backgrounds,
Exactly.
mental health,
Exactly.
all of that. What's your
100%.
intentions of using this gun?
100%.
Yeah, just like theirs. I mean,
To have no gun control, like what she said, I know we got like some things that you got to do. I don't think it's very tough to get a gun, but you got to do something. But for her to say like you don't want no control, just everybody get a gun is crazy.
I swear. I mean, nobody's saying we can't protect ourselves.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, we have a hunting gun, and you get one like per person.
Mhm.
That's the only gun you can have. Okay, well, still, if somebody breaks into your house, you can still use that gun to protect yourself.
Exactly.
You don't have to have all these different guns
Exactly.
to protect yourself.
100%. Yeah, and there's another video I'll probably show you. It's like Jim Jeffries. He's an Australian comedian, and he talks about gun control and kind of similar to what we've been saying.
Cases.
Am I a nutcase?
No, but there's others out there that are.
So why do I have to have a license to protect myself against a nutcase?
Because in case it falls into the hands of wrong people.
Well, she isn't wrong there. Maybe it is a good thing for some people to carry guns because in America recently, of course, in Texas there was a mass shooting, or at least an attempt, and a dude saw the mass shooting that was about to happen. He pulled out a pistol and shot the bloke in the head, and everyone cheered and loved him. Don't do mass shootings in Texas.
When did that
We're going to go. We're going to concert. Great catching up.
Right. Don't ever become citizens, guys. We don't need you here.
I think the latest one we had here, it was in Texas.
That school shooting?
That elementary.
I want to say there was another one after
then,
that, I believe.
The next one that I can remember, and that was the latest one that I can remember, was in Nashville
Yeah.
at a Christianity school.
Yeah.
And it was a woman
For real?
who used to go to that school when she was little.
That's insane.
A woman. That was like the first ever.
That's insane. We also had another one in Texas. It was some dude in like a mall area.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that's like, that mall is like 45 minutes from where I live. Like, I've been in
Yeah,
that mall
because
multiple times.
I was in Texas with you when that
Yeah.
happened. Because my mom called me freaking out.
Yeah. So it's just crazy. Like, not everybody should have a gun.
Yeah.
You feel me? You should have to, like you said, you should have to go through a strict process to be able to get your hands on a weapon that can take lives.
Yep.
Fucking righto, mate. Calm down.
So this is a good example of how people like to come over to this country and then try to tell us that,
You approached them. What are you
I
talking
swear
about?
to
It's okay to
God.
disagree. You're having a conversation, love.
oh, I'm going to come and visit America. I love seeing everything here, that capitalism.
Capitalism. We're talking about guns. What is... What? You're not
Yes,
very good at this arguing.
And then they want to tell you that the best place to live is Australia or some other different country. And this is the problem with immigration. People who want to come into this country
That makes her real
illegally,
something.
even legally, if you look at demographics and if you look at immigration and where they're coming from, they come and they vote Democrat to take away your rights that are here in America in the first place.
Yeah, Australians tend to go there. They tend to come home too. 35 kilos heavier, but they come home. Let me wrap this up. Should people have guns? If they want, alright? Should everyone have guns? Fucking no.
No.
Alright? Should there be proper licensing for firearms? Abso-fucking-lutely. Am I going to America in August and I'm thoroughly looking forward to going to the shooting ranges over there? Abso-fucking-lutely as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really know the answer to this topic
Yeah.
at all because there's so many different variables, there's so many
Facts.
different arguments, point of views.
Facts.
I'd love to know your point of view. Please let me know in the comments section below. I want to know Australians' opinions, Americans' opinions, British opinions, from everyone, every corner of the world. Let me know what you think about the American gun issue. And did Australia do the right thing? Is it not comparable? Let me know in the comments section below. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. I'll see you all very soon. Toodle.
Did you notice his thing in the back? His sign?
This says me dick stinks. Yeah. He always had that. I love it. I love that. He's such a dope reactor. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have to edit this video because of curse words. It'll get demonetized. Hopefully it doesn't. But if there's blanks in the video, it's because I edited it. But yeah, gun control. Of course, you don't have all the answers. Like, it's hard to. I don't think anyone has all the answers to make everybody happy. There's going to be some people upset about either way. And I'm not saying that even if you put more gun control, like, bad people aren't going to do bad things.
Right.
It's the world we live in. But I would just make it harder for them to get a weapon in their hand. It makes it easy to kill so many people at one time. But you got anything else to say?
Nope.
That's all we got. We'll catch y'all on the next video. Make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. We out.